watch list in this video for this week coming up. I still have this Rocket Mortgage trade on. That's really the only trade I guess I would have on. Yeah, pretty much it. Go through some of the positions I have too real quick. CCJ did pretty well last Friday. Disney is not holding above 200, not going above 200. This weed stock is in this nice channel. Probably gonna pick up some more soon. Or I think I did actually pick up somewhere around this day. I don't really remember. Just adding where I can. Yeah, what else? Yeah, that's really it. Actually, Exxon's doing pretty good. Let's talk about. Here's the dollar index. Bitcoin. I haven't looked at Bitcoin in a while. Oh wow, it actually broke. That pretty good buying wicks right here. That's pretty bullish signal. That was gold. I kind of predicted it would go down. That just makes sense. So technically they should retest that, but it seems to be doing well. I guess we had that strong candle up. Then we did have a fall one day, but then it got bought back up. Okay. Silver doesn't want to go back above this $26. Alright, so let's get into the watch list so far. AG I still have on here, just because it's definitely very volatile. Silver miner. Yeah, probably not trading it. AMD just still watching. I kind of figured it would bounce here. I was either gonna take that position or this position or Rocket Mortgage, but I ended up going with Rocket Mortgage. So actually, I do want to discuss this really quick. So obviously, this $25 is pretty significant price because it's where the IPO went up and fell. Then I guess 2 weeks later it did. Yeah, definitely kind of a significant price. It also is a psychological level. I'm not really a fan of these wicks. I looked up on Friday. I could look it up again, but the short interest in this is like 30%. It's like 25 to 30%, which is absolutely crazy. High levels. So a lot of people are short in this stock. Even with all that short interest, it's still about this $25. These selling wicks are pretty brutal. But then we also do have buying. I am a little nervous about these wicks just because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 huge ones if you want to include this one, but basically this whole week, yeah, the whole week was just very heavy selling. But it didn't break the level really. You could kind of say it did this day. This day obviously it did, but that was last Friday, or the 5th, Friday the 5th, and then. So I think we do have. I still think this goes up. I didn't take my position out, but yeah, that's enough discussing that for now, I guess. My stop loss is about probably $24, but I want to see what the candle looks like before the day closes. JDX I want to talk about too. This is the ETF that tracks the big gold miners. So in that channel, we kind of had a breakout this day, but then something bad happened. I mean, it did break out on big volume too. Same thing with this day, big volume breakout, but still got smacked down. So this is still an important trend line. But now we have a bigger support down here. We have these candles back here. We should probably go to a larger time frame. We have this back here. We have a lot of support in this area. Not this kind of weakness here or weak support. We have this strong. Even from back here, 2013. So this is looking like a really strong support. I mean, here we did have higher lows, lower high, lower high, lower high, boom, the sell-off, then higher low, higher low, higher low, but then it did sell off again. I think this should be a good base, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, this week break out of this trend. General Motors, I was looking at this, I went through my whole list before this video. I was in it like 50 bucks maybe, I don't really remember, but if I held on, we would have had that nice break, but I got out because I was getting nervous or too cautious with how the market was behaving these days. It was too choppy. This was the third and the fourth, yeah. But it ended up doing the move I thought it would, which is a little unfortunate, but it's whatever. You know, you win some, you lose some. I still made like a couple, maybe like 4%, 3% on the trade, but it could have been a lot better if I just had the patience. I was still watching GameStop. I had a big short squeeze last week. Look at that candle, dude. That was a crazy day, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we see? Yeah, literally in. These are 5-minute candles, so yeah, like 25 minutes. It fell like 50%. Dude, that's crazy. That's scary. Yeah, just watching it. Oh, yeah, so we got some new companies. I was talking to my one friend. This is Kraken Robotics. I mean, this is obviously a penny stock. I'm not really endorsing this too much. I'm just saying I think it's a cool company that I want to look further in. They have like parts, and they do make batteries for underwater robots. Pretty specific niche, very small market cap. I think it's like 100 million. So it's tiny, but I do like the underwater robotic space. I don't think it's at like a super good value right now. I'm not sure. This day they had, oops, let me go to period. Yeah, this day they had, what is the day? This 18th, if I go to the chart, yeah, they had a $3.5 million contract. I think they're based in like the UK though, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna look into it more. Maybe I'll buy some as an investment. Maybe I'll trade it. I don't know, but we'll see. This is the big trade that I want to talk about. This is Altria, the like nicotine tobacco company. We gotta look on a big time frame. No, it's too big. This is a 10-year weekly chart. So we've had, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, boom. Kind of like a decent candle here. And then higher low. And then I think this is a little extended. I would love to see this like here again. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but it looks like it broke out of this little trend. And this is like a huge pattern, so like this would be multi-month. Try to run it back up. Maybe even like a year, I don't know, because I'll say from this base to here, 1,000 days, that's like 3 years. I guess this would be good to use like a Fibonacci like extension thing or whatever, but extension, yes. Actually, I'm not even. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. I gotta figure out which one I actually gotta use, but that'd be a good time to use it to see like a measured move. But I guess we don't really need to. All I know is probably it's going up. Last week I was really hoping it would break down, just because it seems extended. But yeah, if it's probably not gonna go back to 40 bucks, but if it goes back in, wow, this is such a big or small time frame. If it goes back around here, 42, I might just get in. Stop loss would be if it breaks this trend. It's marked at actually a little bit larger, but this seems like a great long swing trade pattern. My one friend I was talking to brought this up, and he's like, "Yo, check this out." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" He's like, "Yeah, I missed it too. It was not on my radar." Kind of unfortunate because, yeah, usually this company was on my watch list, but just one of the ones that got deleted. But I don't even know if I would have seen this. But yeah, this looks like a great pattern, to be honest. Very easy to identify. Just gotta manage the risk reward. Obviously, it might not go all the way back up here, but it's definitely breaking out of a pattern that it had before. So, alright, next MTA. Why is this? I guess this would be a good thing just to kind of trade. But yeah, I haven't been looking at that Neo. It's kind of doing anticipated. I still think we're gonna see it at 55. I mean, I guess that could have been a good trade. I wouldn't have bought that. If I bought it here, I would have probably sold out with a loss anyway, so. But yeah, Head and Shoulders. Just taking a look at that to see if it plays out. NXC had a pretty good day too. I guess Uranium just had a good day Friday. Still looking at this for like $3. I do like Pinterest a lot, kind of right now where it is. Definitely around $65. A very active zone where the price is bouncing. Definitely kind of weird. There's a weird candle here, but yeah, it kind of had a big pop. 8%, 9% from 65 to 70. Maybe if this is a bad day and it falls to like below 60, maybe like 66 or something, maybe I'll think about buying it, but probably not. I feel like I missed the move. It's not that big of a support area, but it might be big enough. Yeah. Dave and Buster's, yeah. Still watching PLTR. I am surprised this company, because I had this at $25, like almost exactly. We had that big move up down. I ended up selling out for a little bit of a loss down here, and for some reason it kept trucking along, went above $25. Really light volume, which is kind of weird, you know. Yeah, that would have been a crazy day though, holding on. I would have been down like 20% that day. Yeah, damn. But yeah, I mean, I got out because it definitely broke the pattern I was trading, but it still hung on by some willpower. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this. I'm very impressed with its performance, despite me not being in the stock. But I know many of you might, or watching probably are into. I know definitely some of you are, because we talk about it. Yeah, let's see what happens. SM, man, this thing just keeps trucking higher. There's like no pulling back this stock. I mean, I guess it did pull back 20%, but man, it is like unstoppable. This could have made you like millions of bucks. Not millions of bucks, this could have made a lot of money though. Space. It did have a really large sell-off. It's kind of interesting if we even look at like RSI, like it literally was about to touch 30, which is like the default setting on a lot of programs, which it could be kind of a signal to buy, you know. But just interesting. Let's see what happens, because I don't mind where it is right now. I think it had a big jump. I still think it has room to fall. Maybe consolidate here, but yeah, I'll put that in just as like a mental note. Maybe it does this. This way I know, hey, check it out down here, you know. SPY, Smith & Wesson. I'm still watching this, guys. I wasn't there to trade it that one Friday, but if it gets back, it's in that channel, so I think it's got potential. I like this channel. Let me extend these a little bit. Is this one worthy of being extended? Yeah, sure, it's fine. Tesla. Alright, yeah. That's kind of it. I don't know why this is on it. I mean, I'm still watching it, but yeah, guys, real quick, look at this. Viacom is literally going parabolic since like 2 earnings ago. It's up like 200%. Or Viacom big. I thought this is Viacom. Yeah, that's insane. It's literally just going parabolic. That's like not really healthy, but that's crazy. Wow, wait a minute. It was like, during the crash, it was like $10. Wow. Interesting. Oh yeah, Apple. Wait, no, that's not Apple. Apple is at this trend line. I was watching this, but I'm probably not gonna trade it. But yeah, we got this boom, boom. That nice wick to follow it up to some smaller wicks. We had a breakdown, but then buy right back. We had this line and then that wick. We're making a pretty decent trend line. Then we have all this price action around here. Then you got this wick catching it and pushing it above. just really fascinating, to be honest. If you look on the weekly, it's probably easier to check it out, but yeah, definitely a lot. Yeah, each week it was able to push above this trend line, even on this week where it got hit pretty hard. Definitely fell really low, but it did retest. Or all these wicks. Wow, oh my gosh, this is like not like like a nerd moment. Just look at it's just perfect. Not perfect, but just wick, 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 wick. All these wicks. Perfectly touches and moves above the trend line. Just really fascinating price action. This probably goes back to here. I don't know if it'll break above. This is a pretty scary weekly candle. And you got 1 week here, you got this week, where they all sold off. Couldn't push above 138, really, 140, I guess. What is that line from? Why do I have that there? Oh, I guess that's just the all-time high. Whatever 140 is the price that people just don't want it above. I mean, they did have earnings this day, but still, that's still the price action. So, yeah, this doesn't really matter here. Yeah, just fascinating stuff. Actually, where's Bumble really quick? Bumble, I think, had a good, no. I think Bumble had really good earnings. They're up, I guess at one point like 20%, but yeah. I'm not gonna trade that, but yeah, just watching it. Anyway, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. The big play I'm checking out right now is obviously MO, ticker MO, Altria Group, for a very long swing trade. If I can get the price, the risk reward. I mean, honestly, this week, if it does come to retest this and bounce, I feel like the time frame is so long that I feel like I have to take the position, even though it's unfavorable. Like, I would like to retest this line, but I don't even know if we'll get there. It's clear it made a higher low, and it hasn't done that in so long. Because there's no really higher low here. Like, the pullback was there, it shot down. There's no real higher low here. This is a clear high, low, retest, and boom, a move higher, so. Yeah, I mean, they did have a higher low here that got broken down, but it got recaught somewhere else. I guess you could argue that. I'm trying to find where my idea might be flawed. But yeah, that's the big one. Obviously, Rocket Mortgage, I'm just gonna watch. Rocket Mortgage, I'm just gonna try, like, let it play out. Maybe it goes up, maybe it doesn't, but I'll wait for just to see what the candles want to do. Right now, it's gonna tell me there's a lot of sellers. I think if I have patience, this is the key. I think if I have patience, this will be very rewarding. But I also don't want to get trapped into something and lose the money. I definitely have to be patient, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys during the week. If you want, I got a Discord, just go on the channel. It should be somewhere on there, and hop on. I usually just talk about some random stuff that I'm looking at or buying, so. Alright, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you around.